Fiat currency is the current global standard for monetary systems. Unlike commodity-backed currencies, fiat currency is not based on tangible assets. The value of fiat currency is derived from trust in the issuing government or institution. A key question is whether abandoning fiat currency would reshape the global economy. One alternative is a return to the gold standard, where currency is directly linked to gold reserves. This shift could have significant implications for international trade and financial stability. The gold standard is a monetary system where a currency's value is directly linked to a fixed quantity of gold. Each unit of currency can be exchanged for a specific amount of gold. This system restricts governments from freely increasing the money supply. The gold standard aims to control inflation by limiting the ability to manipulate currency value. The gold standard aims to control inflation by limiting government monetary policy. It restricts governments from increasing the money supply to inflate away debts. This restriction is intended to prevent excessive money creation. The mechanism enhances currency security and stability by tying it to a tangible asset. Adherence to the gold standard entails a trade-off between monetary discipline and economic flexibility. Central banks forfeit the capacity to enact stimulus measures during economic downturns under a strict gold standard. The ability to execute financial bailouts during crises is also compromised. This inflexibility can potentially exacerbate recessions, making them more prolonged and severe. The gold standard influences global trade through gold flow between nations. Countries with trade surpluses would experience an inflow of gold. Accumulation of gold in surplus countries could trigger inflation. Deficit countries might face reserve depletion, deflation, and job losses under the gold standard. A return to the gold standard could disproportionately benefit nations with significant gold reserves. These nations possess an inherent advantage due to their existing wealth in gold. Countries like the United States hold substantial gold reserves. Germany and Italy are also among the nations with large gold holdings. Additionally, China and Russia are major players in terms of gold reserves. Developing economies with limited gold reserves would face challenges under the gold standard. High debt levels in these economies would exacerbate the difficulties. The gold standard could restrict economic growth in developing nations. Recessions could be deepened due to the constraints imposed by the gold standard. Debt repayment could become more difficult for these economies under a gold standard system. Under the gold standard, individuals would encounter a mix of economic stability and potential hardship. Savings would generally maintain their value due to the fixed exchange rate. However, unemployment could increase during economic recessions. Governments would have limited ability to intervene and alleviate economic downturns under the gold standard. Historical analysis reveals critical lessons regarding the gold standard's impact. The gold standard's rigidity limited economic flexibility during the Great Depression. This inflexibility hindered effective responses to the economic crisis. The gold standard exacerbated the economic downturn due to these limitations. This historical event underscores the potential risks associated with a rigid monetary system. The return to the gold standard presents a fundamental economic choice. One path emphasizes stability and disciplined monetary policy. The alternative path carries the risk of potential economic stagnation. This decision is especially significant given the rise of cryptocurrencies. The emergence of digital central bank money further complicates the choice. Each option presents unique challenges and opportunities in the modern financial landscape.